Hello, and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons vs. Rick and Morty. We are here in the Lost Dungeon of Wickedness, traveling through the crazy dungeon that Rick built. Our fearless adventurers last time encountered a ghoul being tied up and decided over by a group of zombies who had no butts, similar to our adventurer Jabez, who lost his butt. Then they found some extra dimensions to wander around in for a while. They helped out an unconscious mage, who then left. They had an encounter with some lycanthropickles, and they found a room full of orcs that they decided not to venture into. Was that about everything? We had a lot going on last week.
I think that about sums it up.
That's about right.
All right, and we are...
Oh, where is my little butt gone? Oh, where can it be?
We are... down here. You were about to head back through the room with all the doors out to the easternmost door.
Yeah.
All right. Is that? I assume that's still there. Your plan of your heading that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And
Yeah.
This is your order. We got Dewey, Kath, Jabez, and Ari.
Yep. Usual.
All right.
Let's see what's behind door number 3.
Dewey comes in and opens this door, and of course I need to fix it.
And it's Carol Merrill standing by door number 3. Yes,
Oh,
I'm aging myself.
car.
I'm aging myself with that reference.
All right.
Back in the original Monty Hall days.
Yeah. In here you find a small, well-lit chamber opens before you. In the middle of the floor, 2 5-foot square stone tiles that look like doors of a pit.
Can I do like a check to see if I hear anything, or
Sure.
like if there's any noise?
Make a perception check.
I'll be right back, sorry.
Okay.
Not too great. I got a 9.
A 9. Trying to listen around, like you hear the faint footfalls of your fellow adventurers, but not much else.
Okay.
Maybe some of Jabez's armor clanging around, but...
All right. Sorry about that. I'll hold still.
It's extra clinky with no butt, it's just flapping there. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't
Little bit of
realize all
extra
that it did
space.
to
It doesn't
fire you
have-
up.
Doesn't have all that strong muscle to hold the chainmail in place.
Yeah.
Are there locks on the trapdoor things?
There do not appear to be.
All right. May I offer something? If you pick one and then everyone stand back, and is it a handle that's kind of raised up that someone could stick something under and lift
Yeah.
on it? Or okay,
Yeah,
if
so
everyone
it's a
else
pull
wants to
handle.
stand back, I can lift open the door using my glaive. So that way, if something tries to come right out, everyone can be. All of us will be at least 10 feet back, including myself.
Okay.
So which
Which
are
one
you
do we
trying
want to
pick?
do? The north or the south one?
Do the north.
Okay.
And
All right.
so
I
I'll
will
move to the south. Yeah, move to the south corner there.
I'll move right there and use
And I'll let the group decide.
And I'll use the pointed end.
Are you telling Ari to stay out of the room or to come back in behind you?
I think she could he could probably stay over there through, like, just looking
Yeah.
through the door.
Okay.
Yeah, with the door open, they'll be
With their bow ready.
safer. So
Yeah.
protected distance wise.
Maybe try to hide behind Jabez's big.
Okay.
Big
Roll a
form
stealth
behind
My
check.
big lack. My big lack. Hide behind my big lack of butt.
Your back just like unnatural 20, dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna stick the. Is it a halberd? Is that what you said?
Glaive.
Glaive. It's a glaive. You stick it through the handle and try to lift up. Go ahead and roll an strength athletics check.
Okay, athletics. Oh, +2. Cool. 18.
18.
Oh,
You
yeah.
give it a mighty tug, and the handle flies right off.
All right, quickly pull back on the glaive as it goes up so I can be ready. Does anything try to pop out? Is there any whack?
No,
Am I going to get played whack a goblin or not?
No, the door didn't open. You just basically broke the handle off.
Okay. All right, then I will go up and try to pull the door open the normal way.
Okay. Yeah, you can find a little lip around the edge and make a strength athletics check.
Sorry, you can put me in the room. Sorry.
Okay.
That one's only a 10.
Someone
10?
had to go potty.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling on it, this door is shut pretty tight. You
Does it feel like it's locked / wedged in, or is it just being tight because it's a heavy?
Yeah,
thing?
it's hard to tell. It didn't really move at all. Yeah, it just feels affixed to the floor.
Okay. I want to try it one more time.
Sure.
Oh, a 9, even worse.
Oh.
You try that, and you
Alright,
notice
so-
the door that Ari came through slammed shut behind her. And
Oh, sorry. Was the door open?
You were in the door looking through, yeah. And I assume you didn't say you shut the door behind you, so I assume you left it open. But now it is shut.
Okay, my bad, guys. Sorry about that.
And
Okay.
you do see the two doors start lowering down slightly into the ground.
Ooh.
I
Like
assume-
an elevator?
Yeah, it's very
Like an
slow.
elevator floor going
It's
down?
very slow, so I'm not going to make you roll like a dexterity saving throw or anything if you want to just back away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
am going
yeah.
to
Like
step away
the-
from that.
Like the doors on the ground?
Yeah, they are sinking into the ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to.
Yeah, I was
step
already
away.
in the corner away anyway, so.
Just
Yeah.
press myself further into the corner and look down.
Yeah, I
As
assume
it
you guys are
lowered.
safely on the ground
Sure.
around it, unless you want to like ride it down like an elevator. But
Not yet.
I assume you don't. And yeah, you see, once they get down about a foot, they kind of split open like this, and a panel rises up out of it. And in the bottom one you're crowding around, it looks like a digital display that shows the number 60. And you see in the top one, it rises up, it looks like a red button. And there's some words under it.
All right,
I'm not
since I'm
touching
right
that.
there next to it, what lettering is under the red button?
Looking at it, you can easily see it says the word rapture.
Rapture?
Yep, and you already noticed the other three of you see it tick down from 60 to 59.
Oh. That can't be
Can I'm gonna check
58.
the other door. Can I check the door to the
Yeah.
side, see if that's locked, just in case?
Yep, it is locked. And 57.
Oh.
Are we supposed to hit the button? I mean, the time is
That's
already
what I'm trying
happening.
to figure out.
56.
That's what I'm wondering. I will stand right next to it, and I will wait while you're all are trying to check or pick the lock. I'll be ready to hit. What I want to do, if they're not able to pick the lock on the door, I'm going to hit the button right as it gets to like 1 on the timer.
Okay, 55.
Okay, I'm going to rush over to the door Dewey's at and
Okay.
try to pick it.
Okay, 54.
mouse. Okay, that is sleight of hand.
Yep.
Plus, that's 11, 15.
15, it does not come unlocked. And 53, I think is where we're at.
Is there anything around the actual clock, or is it just there?
It looks like a digital screen, like one of those. There's a name for it. Is it a
LED screen?
Yeah, is it called like a 7
Okay.
figure display? So it's like the block letters.
Okay.
And 52.
I will try at the door again.
Okay.
12 plus 4. When I use these tools, do I add an extra 2 onto that?
I
Or
believe it's just
already-
your dexterity plus
Sleight of
your
hand?
proficiency.
Okay.
Because
sleight of
you're
hand.
proficient in thieves' tools, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
16.
16 doesn't open. 51.
Keep trying. So,
I mean-
natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, you unlock the door, and you pull the door open, and it's just a flat wall behind it.
Ugh.
50.
I spin around and look at the
I
others
think we
like,
should just, I
Just
think
hit
we
the
should just
button?
press the button. You know it
Okay.
just wants us to
Yeah.
press the button.
Yeah.
49.
All right.
Tools.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the blunt end of my glaive and press the button
Okay.
with it.
As soon as you press the button, you see the clock shut down, so it's blank.
Okay.
Did anything happen with the door that she picked the lock on?
No, everything else seems to be the same. And
Okay.
you see
They're still-
the clock come back on, and it says 50.
I'm gonna run over to the other door
Yeah.
49.
Try the other door.
and try that one.
Was that just like a pause?
Yeah, it looks like it was just a pause. Okay, wait. Okay. Go ahead and keep doing what you're doing.
48.
That's like 13.
I hit the button again.
Oh, you hit the button again. So yeah, 13 didn't unlock the door, and the clock goes blank again. And a
18.
moment later, the clock comes back, and it's at 40.
Oh.
It's taking up 10 seconds every time. Okay.
That's
Or take it down.
18.
18, it doesn't come unlocked.
Ah,
39.
I don't think it matters. You're gonna unlock it, and then there's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
still
another
something in the
wall.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Could
spin
you move-
around. What did the plaque say under it? Or the word say under it?
Rapture.
38.
Oh. I'm gonna bend down and like look inside the pit where it rose up if it isn't flush with the floor.
Okay, yeah, 37. Yeah, so the area where that door was sunk down, I'd say about a foot, and within that, this display panel came back up about half that, so like 6 inches up.
Okay, so there's like a 6-inch gap in between.
Yeah.
Do I see anything in
37.
the gap?
No, it looks like it still looks like a trap door with a handle on it, but within that is this screen that came up.
I stand up, just like, I don't know.
36.
Maybe he can just hit it 3 more times. And make
That's
it
what I'm
back
saying.
around.
Do we just want to get rid of, beat up the inevitable?
I mean, just
Yeah.
so I know I missed obviously most of this interchange. There's nothing else in the room that is
No.
No, you didn't miss much.
okay.
No.
All right, I'm going to hit the button again.
Okay, yep, you see it shut down, and it comes back at 30.
I
Okay.
take out my lute and start playing a rapture song.
Okay, make a performance check.
All right, this is going to sound dumb and stupid. I say the word rapture out loud.
Okay, you hear it echo around the room.
Okay, well, that didn't trigger.
21.
So I want you
It's
guys
a really good song.
are all impressed by this lute playing.
All right, where's the counter at right now?
I'll say 27.
I hit the button.
All right, shuts down, comes back up at 20. 19.
I clutch my sword and
I hit the
dagger
button.
Ready.
Shuts down and comes back up at 10.
Okay, we'll just let it run down from here.
9. 8.
Because it'd either reset at 10 or it would automatically go to 0 anyway. We may as well. I brace myself with the glaive and get ready,
Okay.
just in
I get
case.
ready too.
6.
My sword
I'm
and my
gonna
dagger.
be like, I'm still playing my lute, but I'm like up against the corner, like of the wall.
Okay.
It makes me think of the Parks and Rec episode where they think the world is going to end and they play flutes. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Was it 4?
Oh, no.
3.
All right, here we go.
2. 1.
And I'm like making the song like louder and louder, like as we count down here.
Alright, it comes down to 0. And the screen fades to black. And it slowly sinks back down. And you see the button also sink back down. And basically everything resets back to the way it was. And you see the wall and this other door slide away.
Is that door I opened still open?
Yeah. So you can see you can see the next hallway.
Interesting.
Right. I walk to the next hallway.
Yeah.
Alright.
I follow her, confused, like, why in the world did that just happen?
Yeah,
It's just like a panic room.
All right, so someone wanted to get our nerves and adrenaline up. Guess what? They succeeded!
True.
Yep. So another hallway with a door at the end.
Yeah. Just what I wanted. I'll open up the next door.
Now go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, what? That is a 13.
A 13. You notice there's one brick on the ground right here. It's making a slight humming sound.
Oh.
Can I also make a perception check?
Sure.
11. Mine's not any better. It's fine.
Oh, then yeah, if Dewey points that out to you.
Oh wait, hold on. No, 14. Sorry, I
14?
forgot to add my modifier.
Yeah, when you get within 5 feet of it, you'll be able to hear it too.
Okay.
You don't notice anything else about this hallway or the room you're in.
Can I look at it a little bit more and see if it looks like there's any space around it, like you're supposed to press it or anything like that?
Yeah, you make an inspection check.
Oh, that was like a 9.
Yeah, you don't notice it. It's just weird. It's humming. It's making a.
Can I check for traps?
And it sounds like a guy going It's like it's actually humming.
Okay, so I'll point it out and be like, I don't know what this thing is doing, and like show everyone else.
Yeah, you can check for traps. Make an investigation check or a perception check, either one.
Investigation's better for me. Why level do I have performance? I don't know. Oh, that's not great. That's like 8.
It doesn't seem to be trapped, but it is strange.
Can we walk around it? Is there an option or a
Yeah,
way to
it's
go
just
around it?
one brick in the floor.
I mean, unless anyone wants to try to like push it or do anything with it, we can just go on next
I
room.
say avoid it.
I've got an idea. Everyone else go ahead of me. You said it's humming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a voice?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let everyone else go ahead of me.
Okay.
You're just coming up in here.
Yep. So if you all want to go ahead and head through the next door.
Oh, in the next room.
Okay, you want to go in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head on through.
Okay.
Because I want to put
Someone stand
myself.
in the doorway in case the door shuts.
Well, I'm going to put
Yeah,
myself between. I'm going to put myself between the brick and the door, so I can kind of block the door at the same time.
Let's see what's in this room first, and maybe running into
Yeah.
Yeah, we may open up and there's like a party of orcs just having a hoedown or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Alright, I just forgot this one.
There is!
Hooray!
It's that lady again. Oh, there is. Well,
Like
you and I,
like
the
a
1-2
goblin
punch.
library.
Are they surprised?
Here, I got some text to read here. Gotta do all the map stuff. Okay, inside this room, you see a genius at work. Sure, he's a stinky bugbear, but he's a goddamn genius. He has 2 pathetic, snot-nosed goblins with him. Multiple tables are stacked with shit that your primitive primate brains can't dream of comprehending. We're talking piles of notes with magic symbols. It's a beautiful mind you're seeing here. Also, this bugbear's got 2 butts. No, I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. Try not to stare.
This other butt doesn't look familiar, does it? Excuse me.
We need to keep this one alive. Oh.
And the 2 goblins don't pay you much mind, but the because I need to click there. Now the stream can see it. The bugbear quickly turns and like, oh, who are you?
We're just passing through. Hello.
Hi. You wouldn't happen to have any expertise in the Arcana, do you? Well, let me back up. Let me introduce myself. Hello, my name is Tommy Two Butts. I am been trying to study this contraption known as the butt trap, and I've almost got it cracked. I've been researching it for years, and unfortunately, several of my friends have fallen to the lies of the. Sorry, my notes are scattered. The Order of the Buttless, and I have to show them that they're wrong and destroy the butt trap once and for all. But I can't figure out the last pieces of this. If you guys could help or know of anyone who could help with some of the magical elements.
We could try.
Yeah, we could.
Our friend here was also attacked by this.
Oh, and he
trap.
sees you, he's
Yes,
like, oh, you're not one of the Order of the Buttless, are you?
If I am, it's not by choice.
Okay, good enough. And so
Meanwhile, with the others past, I want to reach down and see if I can pull that brick up out of the spot.
okay. It does not seem to be loose. It's in the floor with all the other floor bricks.
Okay.
You could maybe try to damage it with your weapon or something.
No. Not yet. I want to lean over and say, "Are you humming because you don't know the words?"
There doesn't seem to be any response.
Okay. Does it look like it's been mortared in there pretty tightly?
Yeah, it looks like any other floor brick.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone then. I thought maybe it was a living brick that was maybe put in upside down. I was going to flip it over so it could talk or something like that, but I don't want to risk injuring. Last thing I need to do is injure it right now. I'm more interested to see if I can get my butt back. And I come on inside.
And so yeah, you see the Tommy Two Butts. Kind of looks like you seem like a smart, trustworthy group. If you could look over my notes, it could really help me defeat this once and for all.
Okay.
Does anyone have any bonuses to Arcana?
I do.
Oh, there you go. I don't.
All right, cool.
I'm probably.
I don't, but just because I've got a dog in the fight, so to speak, I was willing to try to do it. But if you've got Arcana, go for it.
Yeah, I've
Cheap
got
in the
some,
fight.
and I've got.
And he motions over
Oh.
to his desk where he's got just stacks and stacks of notes. You think to
Okay.
even and there's a bunch of on this table. There's a bunch of parts. There's like a long metal tube etched with magic symbols.
Okay.
You feel like to go through all these notes is going to take you a while. So you just assess that before you get started if you want. Because you think it might be like an hour or so to read through this.
Oh.
Is there a certain part of this that you need help with?
Well, I'm not quite sure how to make the flabulator do what it needs to do with the Gleep Freeble mechanism.
And what page is that information on?
And it's like it's all of this, and he's like picks up the stack, and it's like this is the Doc Spriggle tube, and this is where it has to be, and he like goes through all these like magical runes.
What language
Okay.
is all this stuff written in?
As far as you know, from
I know Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal. Does any of it look like any of that?
yeah, as far as what you've seen him like flipping through notes real quick, most of it is in common.
Okay.
But there are like magical elements to it. So they could be like proper names, or they could be in a runic language that you don't recognize.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
I will tell him that I only have 15 minutes. Show me what I need to understand to try to help in a 15-minute time frame, because this looks like a really beautiful body of work, and I don't have the time to be able to fully appreciate and read all of it, unfortunately. I'd have to rain check on that.
Okay. He will. Well, I can use all the help I can get. So if you're on a time limit for ridding the world of the butt trap, then I guess we'll have to work within that time limit. And so he'll
Great.
He'll hand
How
you
can I
that,
help?
and you can start reading through the notes.
Okay.
Are any of the rest of you doing anything for this 15 minutes?
Can I just like go to the different tables and just kind of peruse and see if there's anything of interest that might help us, or
Yeah. So only there's
I'll
a.
do the same at a different table.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to do the same, but at a different table. So,
Sure.
ladies first.
Yeah, just looking around, you see bookshelves full of just tomes on various lore. A lot of them having to do with anatomy and scatological research, if you will. Everything is butt themed, and a lot of it is very like dry academic writing. Getting near where the goblins are working, they kind of growl at you, but they don't really mind. They won't do anything else. They just kind of
I
wanted to keep to themselves and do their work.
gotcha. Okay. I mean, can I like say something? Like, I'm just gonna be like, "How's your research coming along?" Like in Goblin to them, or just like some kind of acknowledgement. Like, I don't look like you, but like I can understand you.
They don't really they don't warm up to you much at all. They kind of just,
Okay.
just like let me work.
Okay.
Are
I
they
just
also
ran-
missing butts?
They are not. They are normal butted goblins.
I just
All right,
keep an eye on the goblins.
Okay, I'm going to go up to the bugbear and ask him, does he know of any way to get my butt back, or is that the research that you're doing right now for others?
From what I can tell, if we destroy the butt trap, everyone's butts will be restored.
Okay.
And I know of no other way.
Sounds like something we could try to do.
So do I need to do any sort of like Arcana check or something?
Yeah,
Reading all this stuff.
So assume 15 minutes have passed. I'm gonna have you make an intelligence Arcana check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Ooh.
Because you did not read through all the notes.
Ah.
And we lost someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, my camera.
Okay. So that was a let's
Here we
see.
go.
Disadvantage would be 16.
16.
Nice.
So you feel like you focused on the flabulator, which is the first piece he mentioned. It's one of the parts that's on the table. You're pretty sure that you need to connect it to the chronomyton. And
Okay.
in order to do that, you need to target the flabulator with a spell. It's any spell that would cause a creature to regain hit points.
Oh.
So if you use any spell on the flabulator, it will be able to be connected to the chronomyton that way.
Oh, okay. So should I tell him this, like what I'm understanding? Yeah. So I'll just tell him, that I think we need to do this. I will tell him that I can cast Healing Word on this if that's what he would like me to do.
If you think that's one way to go, it's not even something I would have considered. But if that'll help, I'll let you try. It's better than anything I've come up with so far.
Okay. I will do that then. I will cast Healing Word. Do I need to roll whatever it's getting?
Yeah.
Or
You're casting Healing Word on the flabulator.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will get, it's like seven hit points on it.
Okay. You regain 7 hit points. Okay. And yeah, you do that, and it starts to glow subtly with like an orange glow. And you can put it together with the chronomyton, and it binds together. And yeah, Tommy Two Butts is he's like so impressed that you were able to do that.
Tommy Two.
I say, ta-da!
Did Jabez get his butt back? I am standing behind him, so I'm like...
I don't know, this is just part of the mechanism. This is just the first piece of the churd cannon. It's too bad you don't have more time. We could really make progress here, but thank you so much.
How many more pieces are there?
As far as you can tell, there's like a table full of stuff. And,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want me to spend an hour here, I can spend an hour and try to help, but like...
It's worth it for Jabez.
I guess, I guess that's the only way that this is going to happen.
Yeah, see, there's like vials of liquid that are bubbling. There's like tubes and cords. There's metal
We may as well.
There's things that have lights that blink.
Okay.
Science.
Okay, well, I'll read and look at more then.
Let's see what we can do, because science!
He's like, okay,
And
great. You're the best of us. Anyone I've ever seen pass through here. You just really connect with the butt trap and how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's
That's the
gonna...
thing you want to be known for.
Dewey's gonna spend some more time reading the butt notes. Are you guys just
I'm gonna find
still hanging
a
out?
cozy place on the floor, sit cross-legged.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here and look on these shelves, see if there's anything possibly valuable on these shelves.
I'll do an inspection check.
Investigation?
Yeah. I say inspection, but investigation is the actual.
Okay.
When I'm not actually looking at a character sheet, I forget what all the abilities are.
Oh, it's cool. 13.
13? Yeah, it's nothing that you would consider valuable, unless you like butt knowledge.
Oh. I'm just gonna go over here and sit on the floor in the corner.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can maybe go open up another room and see if there's anything of interest there. I mean, not too far to split the party, but if you wanted to at least inspect the next room to see what we're dealing with while I'm reading, I don't know.
We could do that.
Yeah, we could.
Or at least check traps or,
Yeah, so whenever we do finish, it'll be fast just to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I look at Professor Two Butts and say, "Is there anything at this beyond the store we need to worry about?"
Which store are you pointing to?
I presume it's the one to the east. Is the one you were heading towards?
Is
that where you were heading? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a studio. They might be filming in there today, but nothing dangerous that way.
And to point to the warden towards the north and that way?
That's just the restroom. It might be difficult to use in your condition.
Slightly.
Should we check out this studio?
Yeah, we got the time.
May as well.
Well, I'm interested in the studio. You can't leave the bard. Check out a studio.
Well, we can wait. We can wait for you. That's no problem.
I'll walk
Check out
back
the bathroom, guys.
I'll walk in. I'll walk back and check out or open the door to the bathroom. Yeah, that is hard. That's like the best thing for the bard. You're like, you're doing it without me.
Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
So are we all just hanging out waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kath is
I'm going to
exploring
check out
north to the
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, another hallway.
another hallway.
He'll poke his head back in and be like, "Can I get some backup just in case?"
I moved right over.
And I'll open the door.
Kath and Joe, is Ari coming up with you?
Yeah, sure.
And this one is backwards too. Luckily, this doesn't take long to fix. And
Well,
in
the
here,
restroom.
this looks like a really nice bathroom. Decorative porcelain tiles run from floor to ceiling. The room smells clean, like freshly squeezed lemons and pine. A feeling of relaxation settles over everyone who enters.
Anyone need to go?
I don't think I need.
I can't at the moment.
Everyone stop and at least wash your hands.
Yep,
For 20 seconds.
20 seconds. At least 20 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I've been dragging around a dead goblin a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Last thing we want to do is.
Second one.
Yeah. Last thing we want to do is catch Dungeon 19.
So if you want to, everyone except Dewey could take a short rest if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine.
May as well.
Yeah. The restroom. Chances are that other door might go somewhere we don't want to go, so I'll come back.
All right. Short rest taken.
And they'll find that on D&D Beyond. I think it's near the top to take a short rest.
Yeah.
I don't think I get anything back on a short rest. I'm not hurt.
Yeah.
Is anyone hurt?
No. I
No,
don't think so.
I'm at full.
Yeah. We didn't end up fighting anything. We just fought that darn room and all those doors last time.
Yeah, it was more psychic damage than physical damage.
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
at the laboratory table.
Alright. So you have been studying through these butt notes pretty hard.
Yes.
Uh,
I know so much about butts. I'm actually inspired to probably write a song about Tommy Two Butts and butts in general.
let's have you make another Intelligence Arcana check with advantage.
Advantage. That is going to be an 18.
18. Okay. So, do you think there's only two more things to do to get the Churd cannon operational?
Mm-hmm.
First, the Gleep freeble mechanism needs to be calibrated, and you do that by targeting it with any spell that does fire damage. Next, the Dracal Scream Tube needs to be carefully primed, and you can do that by targeting it with any ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So those two things. You need a spell that does fire, and then you need a ranged spell attack.
Yeah. I will relate that to him and ask him if he has a fire spell, because I do not.
Yeah, Tommy Two Butts cannot cast any spell.
Does radiant damage count?
It might count if it's a ranged spell attack, but it doesn't count as the fire damage.
Okay. I don't have any spells.
You are muted.
If I tap this piece that needs the fire with my glaive, can I then do a searing smite to get the fire damage?
You could certainly try.
Because I don't want to haul off and smack it, but as long as I would think in theory, as long as I'm hitting it, making some sort of contact, then I can trigger a smite, right?
Yeah.
All right. So do I need to roll?
This happens with an attack, right? And you use a spell slot with it?
Yeah, it takes up a spell slot.
Okay.
So, yeah, whenever I hit a creature when I hit a creature with a melee weapon, it doesn't say anything.
I'd say I would allow it to happen on this.
Okay. All right. So do I need to roll?
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay. Oh boy, I went real easy trying not to do anything to it. A 7.
7? Okay, it's just sitting there. It's not a moving or anything. So a 7 will hit.
Okay. So do I need to roll damage?
Yep, go ahead and roll the damage, and the smite is on top of your weapon damage, is that right?
Yeah.
Right, so give me the regular weapon damage and the smite's fire damage.
Okay, coming up is just from the glaive itself is 7. And then for the searing smite, 1d6, 2.
Okay.
Hopefully I didn't break it.
With your attack, it does not seem to have broken. It does seem to be slightly dented, but it seems fine. And with the fire damage, you immediately see, you hear it kind of whiz, like, and you see some lights start blinking on it. So it seems to have worked.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
And then it needs to be ranged for the third one?
It needs to be a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
So casting light on it wouldn't be enough, right?
No, I don't think that's an attack.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay.
I've got Charm Person or Bane. I don't think I should do Thunderwave.
Yeah, throws notes all over the place.
Would either of those work?
You can try whatever you want, but it's in like the rules analogy, it's going to be something. It's going to specifically say a ranged spell attack on your ability.
Yeah. Do you have anything that that you have to roll a hit with that is a spell?
An example would be a magic missile spell.
Firebolt.
No, I literally just have 4 spells. I have Bane, Charm Person, Healing Word, and Thunderwave. And then I just have Dancing Lights and Minor Illusion. Like, Bane is like a...
It's
like
a debuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they have to
So
roll
it's not
it.
like a direct like damage, and neither is Charm Person. And I mean, a Thunderwave like is...
That's an AoE thing,
I don't know.
isn't it?
I don't know if we want to Thunderwave the whole room.
So Tommy Two Butts is very thankful for all the progress that you've made so far, and he too is going to keep researching for ways to create a ranged spell attack, and
Okay.
he's going to keep researching in general just to because this churd cannon idea is something that he thinks will pan out, but just in case he's going to try and come up with some backup plans. But yeah,
So,
it's
okay.
like if you find anything, please come back and see if we can finish this and get rid of that butt trap once and for all.
Are you doing this in an attempt to just destroy the butt trap? Is that all that has to be done? It just has to be destroyed?
Ideally, yes. I don't want anyone to succumb to it ever again. And I also my friends have been brainwashed by the Order of the Buttless, and I just want to show them that that's no way to live.
Would just using more mundane methods be as effective, or does it have to be done in this way?
In all of my research, the churd cannon is our best hope, but there may be other options. But
Okay.
we're still looking.
Maybe if we're lucky, we can find a spell scroll somewhere.
Maybe.
Because all I've got are smites.
Yeah.
So, to the soundstage?
I suppose.
Sure.
As the bard sprints to the door, right?
Yeah. He was definitely first there, I'm guessing.
Alright, you guys are coming this way. Oh, it's
My big chance.
Dewey's coming first.
Sure.
Kath second?
I'll go third.
Okay, I'll take up the back.
The rear? You don't have one?
Yeah.
Okay. Cass came in, and Ari.
And then me.
Oops. Move you in further. Okay. In here, a long empty table appears to be the star of some bizarre spectacle in this room. Bright lights shine down on it, and just visible past the table are rows and rows of creatures staring at it with eager anticipation. And so there's actually a note in the Dungeon Master section of this room, and it says the actual size of this room is probably not big enough to hold everything that's described in it, but that's okay, just ignore that. So I'll just relay that to you. Cartographers,
Okay.
am I right?
Yeah.
So you
Okay, so there's a big stage.
Yeah. So basically, you can think of like the black abyss to the east is like just rows of like bleachers with a bunch of monsters sitting there looking at you. So you've barely set foot in the room before you are blinded by a bright light and deafened by the sound of a raging river. Or wait, is that applause? It takes your eyes a moment to adjust, but you soon find yourself squinting into a magic spotlight hanging over rows of enthusiastic monsters. Their faces are masks of delight and relief. A hobgoblin beckons you to join her in the middle of the room. So,
Okay.
do you guys come in?
Dewey, come on down.
Keth kind of shrinks back
I mean,
a
you
little
can't
bit towards
resist
the toad.
What am I gonna do?
Dewey's probably eating this up. This is like,
Yeah, and so this hobgoblin
that'd be great.
says, "Welcome to the finest dungeon entertainment this side of the staircase that led you down into the dungeon. The Spawn Sword Ship Hour. Monsters love commercials, and this show is entirely that. Commercials!" And the crowd erupts into cheers. This sounds like a horrible premise for a show, to be honest, but for a monster, life is probably pretty bleak, so they look forward to this. And I am your host, Arg. And here we are, a new group of adventurers is here to provide a commercial. We will set out items in front of them, and they will give us their best pitch. And all the monsters go, ooh. And so who's up first to perform a commercial for our audience? And you have to participate, otherwise all of these monsters are going to attack you. And the audience like starts laughing, like an applause track.
Monsters require a laugh track. Okay.
And
So,
I'll take you with the order you guys walked in.
Okay.
so we each individually have to do something. We can't do it as a group.
Yeah, you're taking turns.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
she says, "Are you ready?" But before you can really answer, she drops an item down on the table. And
Okay.
for Dewey, what you see on the table is a large pill-shaped metal object, crisscrossed with straps of black leather, and it opens to reveal 3 smooth, suede sausages. Each sausage emits a groaning sound at a slightly different pitch when pressed. Alright, you're up. Go. Pitch this product. And you look out and there's just a sea of monsters looking at you with the spotlight on you.
Okay. So, wait, so they make noise when you press
Yeah,
them?
so it's a pill-shaped metal object. It has
Uh-huh.
leather straps crisscrossed around it, and it opens to reveal 3 smooth, suede sausages that emit a groaning sound at a slightly different pitch when pressed.
Okay.
You're up.
So can I start playing the sausages?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like they make a
They make like an oh.
yeah.
Oh.
So I will,
Oh.
Yeah.
They are groaning.
so I'm gonna start playing them in a way that sounds like a song. I'm
Okay.
gonna start with that. Okay.
Okay.
Do
Make
do I
a
need to roll?
performance check.
a bard, you always got to start with a jingle, right?
Well, we gotta get it. That is a. That is going to be a 22.
Okay. You play these sausages well.
Yeah.
Do you
So
have anything
then-
to say about the product?
We'll do Dream of Dew here to show you about these lovely, and I like play musical suede sausages. Don't you want a sausage that makes a creepy moaning sound? And I like
Whoa.
play it again.
You see
And
one of the
say-
monsters in the audience be like,
I know you do. You want one of these. This is for a creepy person in your life. Maybe it's a leather daddy. It has leather straps. It's creepy sausages. They make moaning noises. This is all a very strange scenario.
And I start
And I'm
like
just-
slowly clapping, like yes.
I'm just playing them along like the whole time, like while I do.
It's like a
While I do
keyboard,
that.
but it's just sausages.
All right, let's go ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's a 25.
Dang.
All right, yeah. The entire audience erupts into applause. They seem genuinely impressed, and they start throwing coins at you.
Oh, great. And I will do an Oprah and start throwing the sausages, like you get a sausage, and you get a sausage, and you get a sausage.
Look under your chair. It's a sausage that screams.
What?
When all
I'll
is,
pick up like a couple of coins, but I don't get like intense about it.
when all is done, you find 37 gold pieces.
Oh,
There
sweet.
you go.
Not bad.
Good haul.
I give a little flourishing bow.
All right, who is up next?
It would be Keth, since he was second into the room.
All right. So when you step up, and the object is set in front of you, it is a plumbus.
Oh, I know what that is.
Go ahead.
He'll pick it up and say, everyone needs a plumbus. It is good for cleaning, and he'll like run it on the table. Good for styling your hair, and he'll like run it over his hair and just like show it off in a complete really random array. Shining armor, and he'll just like rub it on his leathers. even music, and he'll like just start like pulling parts of it.
All right, and go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Should have guessed it would be a plumbus. Ooh, that's actually decent. Persuasion, that's unnatural 20, dirty 20.
Oh, nice. And yeah, everyone's clapping, and Arg comes over again, and I was like, good job. And it's an easy one. Everyone loves a plumbus. All right, who's up next?
He'll put it on the table and back away.
Is it me?
Yep, Ari is up.
Yeah, I came in last.
Okay.
I'll play. Can I like play some accompanying music for everybody else, just to like?
Yeah, you want to try to help with
Everybody?
some music?
Yeah. What do you think? Like
Like elevator
Yeah.
music, but like upbeat.
I mean, if you guys
Okay.
don't know what a plumbus is, I don't know how to help you. Everyone knows what a plumbus is. It's
all right. I'll
It's
do
a
I'll
plumbus.
do like a pan flute.
okay. All right, Ari, you're up, and in front of you, you see a complex metal framework adorns a pair of thick goggles that, when worn, show people's faces with the noses and mouths switched.
Cool.
So it's a pair of goggles with a lot of metal around them.
Yeah, it's like, basically exactly that. And when you wear them, you see someone's face, and their nose and their mouth have switched places.
Okay. Okay. Hey everybody. Have you ever been so shit-faced that when you're talking to your friends, their mouth like looks like it's wait, hold on, you said it's their eyes and their nose, or their nose
mouth and
and
their nose switch places.
Okay, got it. Have you ever been so trash that when you're talking to your friends, their mouth and their nose switch places, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? Clearly I've had too much of the ale, too much of the goblin juice, as it were, and you just like don't know what the heck's going on. Well, if I got a product for you. If you want to play an awesome trick on your friends who aren't quite that trashed yet, get a pair of these awesome glasses. Do I have to make up a name for them?
If you want to.
I don't have a name for them because that's how dope as shit these things are. You just got to put them on your face, and you got to go prank your friends. And whenever you go to your
monster in the
house
audience
parties,
that's like, yeah, dope.
Yeah, it is so dope. And so when you're at your next party and you're like flailing some halflings because you're so crunk on the juice and you just want to like fuck with somebody, you just put these glasses on and then it's like, it just like shit goes bananas, guys. Like I'm telling you, I can't like, here, you want to try them? And like I just like, go hand to somebody and I like start like rapping a goblin song to somebody in the audience. And
okay, make a performance check.
So crunk on the juice, I love it.
17.
Yeah, they are into it, and they start
Yeah.
with the. What do you say? It was a flute music. Is that what you said you were doing?
A pan flute.
Pan flute?
Yeah.
Yeah, use that as
Yeah.
like the beat.
Yeah. And so I just start doing that, and then like after the first person puts, I like pass it down the row, and so like I just kind of like egg everyone on, as I like, you know.
Yeah,
I wish I could make.
They all try it for a moment and like look at the next person and like laugh and then like take it off and hand it. It goes down the row and they hand it back to you.
And then I just like go and put them on the table, and I raise my arms, and I'm like dope as shit, and I like do this. And I like, I'm done.
Yeah, they all cheer. They stand up and cheer. All right, I think Jabez is up.
Alrighty.
All right, you step up to the table, and placed in front of you is a long, curved piece of blown glass with large knobs on either end that gleams with an inner light. And if it is slid down the length of your leg, it instantly conjures up a pair of doll pants.
A pair of what?
Doll pants. So like a little tiny pair of pants.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Alrighty, I step up there and I go into full Rampopeel mode here, and let's see. Totally. Has any of you ever gone to a party and then found out, without knowing it, it was a costume party, and you're dressed in regular clothes, everyone else is all costumed up, and you don't have anything? What will you do? What will you do? Well, all you need here is the instant mini costume-matic. You hold on to this rod by the sides, you place it up here against your leg, and presto, a doll's outfit appears, ready for you to put on, so you fit in any costume party you go to. Great for parties, great for daycares, great for the nursery with your little monsterlings. Great for any occasion. But wait, there's more. If you send in 3 payments of 19.1999 gold pieces, you'll not just get one. We'll throw in an extra doll costume device. That's two doll costume devices for just 19.99 gold. Hurry in, scry now. Sorcerers are standing by.
Alright, make your persuasion check.
12.
12. They are not seemingly convinced yet, but if Dewey, are you still helping with music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that with advantage.
And then I
What's
put
that?
the glasses
Advantage?
on, and I'm just like, and I just like kind of start like trying to like hype the crowd up again, like, come on, you guys, like, and I'm like, this guy's my dog, like, I just like kind of try to be his hype man and just start like shouting like complete bullshit to get people excited.
19 on the second roll.
Yeah, they are won over with that, and they start throwing more money at you. And with all of these items, they
And if you get in your org, if you're on the first 1,000 orders, we'll throw in a free pair of goggles. And I point to the person with the face shifting goggles.
Yeah, you hear the crowd roaring, and for all of you combined, so I did the 37 gold on the first one, and I forgot the others. So yeah, each one of you got 37 gold thrown at you from the crowd.
Awesome.
I will take it.
And I just lost my spot.
That guy's name, Arg?
Yeah, it's
Something?
the hobgoblin. Arg. And yeah, so
Arg.
that's all the time we have today for Spawn Sword Ship Hour. Thank yous. Come see us next time. Arg is out. And the lights dim down. And Arg and all the monsters seem to vanish. The items that you presented are still here. And Ari is still wearing those goggles, and yeah, looking around at your teammates, their nose and mouths have appeared to be flipped.
And I just laugh.
I do too. It's a lot better than fighting.
I will take a sausage with me, just in case.
Yeah, it groans.
I will take the plumbus.
That's the best choice.
I toss this glass rod in my backpack for now, having no idea what I'll use it for in the future, but...
Doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah. Maybe one of those little adventures we saw in the tiny little maze. Could use another change of clothes.
Oh,
Could be.
Okay, and there's nothing else in this room.
No, everything that made it appear to be a studio seems to have vanished, and it is now a room as appeared on the map. And the table is still there, but there's no lights. It's just it's a room with a table in it.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go open, check and see the next door.
Sure. In the next hallway, beside a closed wooden door, you see a middle-aged man sitting with his back to the wall and his knees drawn up under his chin. He's a real sad sack, sitting there in a rumpled yellow suit. To be clear, the suit is of fine quality, but there's only so much you can do with a guy like this. Light catches a lone tear rolling down his cheek. He lifts a flask to his lips, drains the contents, then stares at himself in the flask's reflective surface. After a moment, he slurs, "I think I've made a terrible mistake."
I'll say, what's going on, buddy?
And go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll go up behind Dewey as I see her talking to this guy.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you notice that where he is sitting and along the walls around it and the ceiling above the far door, everything is like moist and glistening.
Can we tell what it is?
It just seems wet. It's just moist and glistening.
I'll try to talk to him and say, hey, what's going on?
Oh, just my stupid choices that I regret. You know, broken dreams.
Yeah. What bad choices? What's going on?
Well, I don't know. Maybe 20 years ago, I fell in with this cult, and I thought it was a great time, but I think I might have wasted my life.
Yeah, I get it. But you're still
Have you
young.
ever
Look at
wasted
you.
your life? I've wasted mine.
What are do you have any what did you used to do? Do you have
I
any
used to
skills?
be in this cult, and it was great, but it was a waste of my life.
What kind of cult?
Just a really great one.
Yeah. Do
Did it
you know
involve
any
not having butt?
magic?
Yeah, he just kind of looks sad.
Can I ask him if he knows any magic?
He doesn't really respond to the question.
Dang it. I was hoping he could have a spell for us for the other guy.
Yeah.
Do you know of a good cult I could join? Can I join your cult?
Sure.
It would just be
We're
a
not
waste of
super-
my life, though.
No,
Another 20
no.
years.
Look at you. You're so young and vibrant in your yellow suit. Can I play him a happy song to make him feel better?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do like a leer something. Can we do like performance
Sure.
or whatever?
Yeah, my performance check.
That is 18.
Okay. You play the music, he kind of listens along, but he still just seems glum about wasting his life in this cult.
I'm singing like phrases from those like inspirational posters. You know, like
Like with the
classic
kitten
ones.
hanging off the branch, like the
Yeah.
hang in there.
All those classic
All those
phrases.
accessories, those accessories posters.
I'm singing those phrases along to the song as like words of encouragement.
Okay.
It's like you got it.
Yeah, he kind of listens along, and after a minute, he really just seems to look worse. Like, he just gets really pale, and just looks like he's not feeling well.
Oh, okay.
What was the name of this cult that you were a part of?
And he goes to respond to you. Oh, we lost someone.
Oh.
Wait a moment.
Here he goes. He's back.
There we go.
Oh, alright, wait for the video to come back.
Sorry about that. All of a sudden, Discord decided it was going to glitch up on me.
It happens. There we go. Yeah, he goes to respond to your question, but as he like looks up, you see he just starts to throw up.
Oh.
and it's
What cult did he say he was a part of? I didn't
You
hear it.
never
he
said.
was about
Okay.
to respond, but instead he vomits, and like
Okay.
like really vomits. It's like all mucusy and mustard colored.
Oh.
Ew.
It just keeps coming.
Does it match the color of his suit?
It kind of does, yeah. And after a moment, and it's still going, it's gross, but it's actually kind of impressive that he's thrown up this much. And it's still going.
Do we take him to the bathroom?
I'm not touching him.
Oh.
Finally, he finishes,
Mhm.
and he just like leans back up against the wall, and he kind of stares at the pile of vomit in front of him, and that vomit starts to move on its own,
No.
No.
and
Burn it with fire.
it kind of slinks up next to him, and then disappears behind the door behind him.
Ugh.
And
Does that happen often?
the guy kind of looks up and says, "Oh, I didn't tell you about the treasure, right? I'm not supposed to tell anyone there's treasure in there."
And let me guess, you are guarding it?
I'm gonna say, let's get, I'm gonna ask him if he can stand up. Like, I'll tell him there's a bathroom. You might be comfortable. Let's take you somewhere else. Try to help him up and move him.
Okay. And so yeah, you can help him up, and he obviously doesn't smell very good, but
Ugh.
It's fine.
and yeah, getting closer to that door, you see there's just like this goop all over the walls and floor by that door,
Oh, nice.
including this trail of new stuff that you saw it slide under the door.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna kind of drag walk him over into the bathroom.
Okay, you're pulling him along. He's like, "You're really nice."
I'm gonna follow just to make sure he doesn't pull some crazy stuff.
My name is Borky Bach. What's your name?
Borgibach? I'm Dewey. I think you're gonna be fine. You just gotta, pick yourself up and move on.
It was just such a mistake joining that cult.
Yeah, what was that called again? What were you saying?
I'm not really supposed to say.
But we're
And you guys are
You
moving
know.
with him?
yeah.
So you move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wrong thing. I didn't do it from here.
Can I ask, does he have a butt?
He does have a butt.
Okay.
Valid question.
I'll tell him we're friends. You just said I'm nice, Let me
Yeah.
help you.
You're really nice.
You're nice too, man. Let's be friends. So what was this as a friend? You said that this cult was a mistake. As a
I
friend,
lost
wouldn't
20
you want me
years
to
of my
not do?
life to that cult.
Yeah. So tell me what it is, so I won't make that mistake myself. Because we're friends, right? You want to I'm watching after you. You watch after me, right?
Don't join their cult. It was a mistake.
I don't want to. What is it? What's it called? So I know to make sure
And
I
you
don't
guys
do that.
are passing through the room with the goblins and Tommy Two Butts with him.
Yeah.
Do they recognize him?
They don't. The goblins don't pay any attention to anything you're doing. Tommy is still reading through his notes at the moment, but if you bring his attention to it, it's like, oh, what do we have here? Is this someone that's going to help with the chud cannon?
Let's go to the bathroom.
I don't think so, Tommy. We're just trying to get him cleaned up. He just had a bad day.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I'll get back to work then. And Borky Box like, I've had a bad 20 years.
Yeah, I know you have, Bud. Now, like, pat his back. Can I do some sort of like persuasion on him to get him to tell me? Like this whole like we're friends. I'm watching after you. You'll watch after me. Make sure to tell me what this cult is.
Sure.
Okay. That is a 19.
You want me to tell you about the terrible cult? I just left there.
This is your thing. You've got to rise up from this. You need to leave the past behind. And you need to tell, and your new mission needs to be to share your story and how you came out of this cult a better man. So you need to tell people who these people are. So, like, we can all know for the future.
They're a cult, and my story is I wasted 20 years of my life, and I left, and then I met you, and you helped me to the toilet.
Yes. I'm here for you.
As he's sitting down, can I make a perception check or whatever to see if he's got like a components pouch on him to see if he might be a magic user that could help us with what we need to do for the last step? Perception?
Yes.
14.
He does not appear to be a strong magic user. He has a scimitar, is the only thing he seems to be armed with. And from just kind of a religious background, that so there might be certain cultists in this area that might have the only kind of ability they train in is defenses against like being charmed. So you kind of think he might have he and his fellow cultists or former cultists might have some defenses of that sense, but you don't see anything really magical.
It was worth a shot.
Is there like a towel in here?
Yes.
Or is there just? I will wet the towel with cold water and like give it to him to put on his forehead. Classic throwing up, taking care of techniques.
Yeah, he will accept that.
Okay. I'm gonna try one more time with some sort of like, who's this cult? So, I can help you and you can help me type of thing.
Okay.
Should I do another persuasion?
Yeah, go ahead and make another persuasion.
Come on. That's a 21.
Okay. It takes another few minutes. He repeats a lot of the same stuff you've already heard him say. The only final bit of information you get from him is about being an ooze cult. They like oozes,
okay.
and that kind of gels with what you saw him do in the hallway.
Oh, so was that part of you leaving the cult? Is leaving your ooze behind?
I just threw up.
But there was like a movie ooze thing that creeped under the door.
That'll happen. It's an ooze cult.
Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Well, you have a good you chill out in here. Get a glass of water. Feel better. Anything that we need to know about if we go into the room that you were sitting in front of?
He doesn't really know of anything that you would need to know.
Can we?
Is there anything? Okay.
Because I just think I'm thinking from his point of view, he knows that that's where the ooze cult is meeting, and he knows everything about the ooze cult, and doesn't even think that you guys don't know about it. So he doesn't think there's anything. He thinks he's being forthcoming with information.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's kind of how you read the situation, and I can say that's how it is because that's how I'm playing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he did mention about there being treasure in there, and that he wasn't supposed to tell you that.
Okay. I will lean in and whisper, "Do you want me to take revenge for you?"
Okay.
Okay? Alright. Cool. So I turn to you guys and I say, hey, he's totally cool with these killing us, these cultists. They ruined his life. Let's go get him.
I put the glasses on and I'm like, yes.
And yeah, everyone you look at has their nose and mouth switched.
Oh, I know.
Perfect.
Alright.
Alright. So I'll leave him in here. He's settled. He's good.
Alright, and you guys are going back?
Yeah, I'll tell him we'll see him later.
Okay. And are you going, Dewey, Kath?
Yeah, back over there.
Jabez, Ari?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
going
Whatever our normal thing is.
Yeah. Usually
Yeah.
I'm the third one. Yeah.
I am
Since
going
I know we're going into this, I want to stealth too.
Yeah.
Since I know we're like going into this situation and we're just gonna kill everybody.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
15 for me.
That is a 17 for me.
Okay.
6.
Oh boy. A massive 4.
Okay.
Woohoo!
But then again, I have it because of my chainmail. I've got disadvantage on stealth.
Okay,
So
All right.
Okay.
So, can I slowly open the door a creak just to get like a little peek at what we're dealing with before I go full balls to the wall in there?
Yeah. So I'll give you the room description before we open it up.
Yeah. Sure.
Looking in, you see this room has like a balcony around the outside of it, and there are 5 cultists bending over the railing of the balcony that rings the room, and they are all seriously vomiting into the middle of the room. They vomit with true conviction, and it's pooling in the middle of the floor.
Okay.
And as you see that foul pool moving and convulsing, you are stricken with the thought that maybe Borkibok was right. Maybe all existence, everything that is, was, and will be, has just been a tremendous waste of time.
Okay.
So you can come in and we can show it on the map.
I'm going to come in and with my rapier, I'm gonna slice the first guy that's closest to me.
So they're all actually on an upper level.
Oh, they're above.
Yeah, there's a balcony around.
Oh.
And so they're from above throwing up into a pool below.
Ah, okay. So they're above us, but they're throwing up on my level.
Yes.
Okay. Can I like slowly open the door and can I look and see if there's any way up into the balcony?
Yeah, you can actually get in. They are all preoccupied at the moment, so they don't really notice you.
Okay.
Your stealth roll is fine. You see
Okay.
here is a ladder going up to the balcony.
Okay.
Here I can reveal the whole. It's a kind of a weird shaped room, but the ladder is here, and the balcony goes around the whole outside of the room.
Mhm.
and there's 5 of them up
Okay.
there. Yeah, they don't yet notice you. They're
Okay,
They're
I was
busy.
just if I think I can get stealthily up to the balcony, I will do that. But if I think that they would notice me, then I would just try to like throw a dagger.
okay. Yeah, they are all throwing up, so they are
Okay.
preoccupied.
They're
But you think if
closed. They can,
yeah, they could still probably see you if you start like moving a lot in there.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go up the ladder and rapier the first guy like closest to the ladder.
Okay. I'm gonna say
And what was
you get up the ladder, and I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative.
okay?
I'll fucking follow her up.
Yeah, and I'll let Keth get into the room. And everyone else move up before.
Keth is gonna follow behind her pretty quick.
Yeah, let me get my.
Okay.
18.
Okay, so Ari got 18. Let's get Dewey.
16.
And Jabez.
10.
And Kath.
14.
Okay, I'm gonna say there's not a surprise round. As they notice you before you can act. Cultist number 4 in the back corner will take his turn throwing up. Cultist number 3 next to him will take his turn throwing up. So it is Ari's turn.
So from where, I mean, like, I'm just gonna move towards the doorway. So from my vantage point, could I, like, snipe somebody with my longbow?
Yeah, you could come into here, and then you would have line of sight to cultist number 4 in the back corner, cultist number 6 on the side, or the one that Dewey is attacking, cultist number 5.
I'll do the second one you mentioned.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and make your attack roll.
Sorry, just 1 second. Sorry, my modifier, I'm so sorry to ask this. So when I rolled my d20, I add what to it? Is it the hit / DC?
Yeah, it'll be 2 hit on your longbow.
Yeah.
It'll I think it's like +6 or 7, somewhere in there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so 17.
17? That is a hit.
Okay. Sorry. Trying to find my D8. I'm not good at this. Okay. Oh, wow. 11.
11? Yeah, you send the arrow like right through his eye, and he just falls over the railing into the goop and is dead.
Okay.
Very nice.
And I'm going to just ready my next arrow because I think I get a bonus action. Can I do that? Is that right?
You could have a second. What is it called? For a fighter. You have the option to take another action, but you can only do it once per rest. So if you want to do that now, you can do it.
I'll wait.
Action surge?
Action surge.
Action surge, yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for now.
Okay. Then, next up is Dewey.
Perfect. What was that dude's name that I was helping out?
Borkybok?
Borkybok. I will say this is for Borkybok and slice them with my rapier.
Okay, make your attack roll.
That is going to be a 17.
17 is a hit.
And that's 7 damage.
Alright, yeah, you slice right through the cultist, and he is dead. Alright, and do you want to move, or?
Can I do like a... Can I like throw a dagger too with like my 2-weapon fighting? If I had my rapier with one? And use like a bonus action to throw a dagger?
I think you can, but you don't get your proficiency bonus on the attack.
Yeah.
I think if you...
Or is it... Yeah, so there's something where if you do a second attack, you don't get your one of your
I don't add
bonuses.
the modifier
Yeah,
to the damage.
got it, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that though. I will try to throw a dagger at the... I'm gonna say like the guy to like the... What is that, 10 o'clock? The guy that's like closest to where everyone is, but above
This
them.
one back here?
Yeah, can I reach him with a dagger?
Yeah, if you just step over here just a little bit, you can throw that, yeah. So it's not that far.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
16 is a hit.
Okay. And then I just do like the straight damage, right? I just don't add.
Yeah, I think you just roll the
Oh,
dice
wait.
and don't add anything to it.
Okay. That's 3 damage.
3 damage, okay. And that cultist will stop throwing up and look up at you. Alright, it is Keth's turn.
Okay, is there a way to get on the other side of the cultist that Dewey just threw the dagger at?
You would have to climb up the ladder that Dewey climbed up.
Yeah, can I climb up? How much movement would that take?
I want to say 5,
5.
10 to like get up here.
I think I climb at half speed.
Is your speed 20?
No, it should be 30.
30? Then yeah, I'll say you could get up on the balcony and over up to him.
Okay, and if he is within 5 feet of Dewey, then I get advantage. Is he within 5 feet of Dewey?
No. Not in 5, no. Dewey's across the room.
Okay, well, I'll just attack.
Okay.
$19 plus.
That's gonna hit.
I don't do sneak attack damage because he saw me coming in. He isn't in melee with another person.
Correct.
So just regular damage. D8 plus. 9 damage.
9 damage is enough. So you stab, and he also will fall down and die.
Okay, do I have any movement left?
I'd say use most of your movement to get over there, and up the ladder. So I'd say not much, if any.
Okay. I have two weapon fighting as well. Is there another cultist within melee of me?
I'd say it's over 5 feet away.
Okay, then that's alright. I will bonus action. Oh, no, that's bonus action. Is there anything to hide behind up here? I wouldn't think so.
Not really, no.
Okay, well, that's it for me.
Okay. Then Jabez is up.
All right. With my movement of 30 feet, can I get within 10 feet of any of the cultists that are left? Because with my glaive, they have to be just within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, I think you can just barely get there.
All right. Then I will go after, I guess, the one straight up then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 24.
24 is a hit.
Okay. And D10 plus 3. For 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay. She looks hurt, but not down yet.
Okay. Alright, let's save the smite. I only got one smite left. Let's save it for when we need it. Alright, that would end my turn then.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight this blob ooze thing.
Probably.
Same.
Yeah, it's back up to the top, and she's gonna turn around and attack you right back, and step forward, and attack with a scimitar. And that is going to be, if I find the right dice, not good. 7 to hit.
That will miss.
All right, and then the other one is going to come over and attack Keth. And that one's better. It's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
That hits, definitely.
And that is going to be 2 slashing damage. Rolled low on damage.
I'll take it.
Alright, and it is Ari's turn.
First, I'm going to just step a little further into the room so I can have vantage point of the 2 remaining cultists.
Okay, yeah, if you get to, you have to come into about here to be able to see both of them.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try to use the longbow on the one that's attacking Keth.
Okay, number 3.
Sorry. Dirty 20.
That's a hit.
Okay. 5.
5 damage, okay. He looks hurt.
But he's not dead.
Not dead, no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my bone. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
I don't know what the ooze is gonna do.
Yeah.
Alright, and Dewey is up.
Can I get around like Jabez, or am I gonna have to do like a long?
I'd say if it was just
Ranged.
one person to get around, you could do it, but you've got Jabez and the cultist next to each other, that's harder to get around.
But just getting just to get in front of Jabez to try to like get the cultist.
Yeah, the cultist is like right there where you're trying to get. So I'm thinking
Okay.
that's going to be difficult to squeeze in there.
Can I like shimmy around to well, okay, so both of them still have a few points. I guess I will try to throw a dagger at the one that is by Keth then.
Okay.
That is a 19.
That is a hit.
That is going to be 5 damage.
5 damage is enough. That one goes down.
Sweet.
Do I have movement to go over and like pick up my daggers back?
Yeah.
From those two? Okay.
So to get there. Yeah, you should have plenty of movement to get over there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take them back from the 2 that I threw.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, and Keth is up.
I'm going to run around and get behind. Get over here.
Okay.
And attack with my sword.
Alright, I'll give you a +1 flanking bonus and sneak attack.
That's a 4. No, that is 10, 11.
11 to hit?
Yes.
It does not hit. You that was with the +1?
Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah, didn't make it.
I am going to follow that up with a stab for my dagger.
Alright. And you can still get the +1.
It's like 12.
12 is a hit. And this can be a sneak attack.
No, 10. Sorry, it's 10.
Oh, 10 didn't make it.
Yeah, I rolled 5 plus 4 plus 1.
Alright. Yeah, this cultist was too slippery from all the ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then Jabez is up.
All right, let's swing the glaive once again.
You can also get +1.
Okay, +1 will let's see, 16, 17 hit.
17 is a hit.
Okay. So I get 1d10 plus 3. Another 10 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, that takes him down. Or her down.
Cool.
And
Finally got to one before you all did.
is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'll be able to do.
Alright. Now the ooze is up, and it turns around and attacks Ari.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah.
How high is this balcony over the floor?
I'd say 1 story up. I didn't at 10 feet. I'll say to make it easy.
Okay. All right.
Because it's 1d6
Is-
of damage per 10 feet, right?
Is
Yeah.
the
If you wanted to
ooze
jump down.
considered magical or charmed?
It is not.
Okay.
So it has a pseudopod attack to smack you with. It got a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
I know what I want to do.
So we're back to it's Ari's turn now.
Okay. So I assume the ooze is just gonna follow us if we leave. Right?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, how close am I? I'm like right on top of.
Yeah, you're within 5 feet.
Okay. Is the door on the upper level or the bottom?
It's on the bottom,
Okay.
but both of them are.
Can I? I just like scream out like, should I run for the door? Like, should I try to open the door?
Get it ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to run dash to the door. Like, not open it, but just be there.
Which door?
Sorry, the one that we haven't opened yet.
Okay.
You can disengage as an action, and it can't attack you as you go away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you just kind of like scoot around, you're not leaving melee range, so you can get there without provoking an opportunity attack.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to kill this thing. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna hop down.
Okay. I mean, okay. So, did I use my action by doing that?
You just moved so far.
Okay, cool. I'll just. Can I use my long sword? You said I'm in a 5-foot reach still.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just try to swing at it with my sword.
Okay.
That is a 15.
That is a hit.
Okay. $10.
10 damage. Okay. Yeah, you slice through it, and it's all like sticky and oozy, but you get a clean cut through it, and you pull your sword back, and it has like the sticky string come off of it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my second wind attack or whatever to do that.
Action surge?
Yeah, action surge.
Yeah,
Okay.
to do that again.
Sure.
18.
To hit, yes, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. 10.
Another 10.
I
All
almost
right.
did the exact same thing.
Okay. It is Dewey's turn.
I think I'm going to cast Bane
Okay.
on it.
Nice.
Try
Can you
to
read through
make
what
it-
Bane does?
So up to 3 creatures of my choice must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target fails the saving throw, whenever they make an attack roll or a saving roll, they have to roll a d4 and subtract the number from the attack or saving throw.
It rolled a -2 for charisma saving throw.
Bam! All right.
Nice.
So now, when it does attacks or other saving throws, it has to roll a d4 and subtract.
Okay.
And then I will move down the stairs, like down the ladder.
Sure.
Not like super close.
Yeah, you're gonna stay like back in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Keth is up.
Okay, Keth is going to walk over and launch himself down at the boost.
Okay, I'm gonna have you
Down.
take 1d6 of falling damage. That's still gonna be 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Ari is in melee with it, so
Yep.
I would get sneak attack.
Yep, I'm just
Let me
gonna
take
back
that
you up just a little bit.
5. Hey, rapier attack. Nat 1. Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step over and dagger it. Another 1. I was not meant to hit it. 2 1s in a row.
That's
Nice.
pretty rough. Okay.
Okay, that's
Very funny.
that's all I can do. I just fell and took damage and didn't do anything else.
Alright then. Jabez is up.
All right, this is what I want to do. I'm going to have my glaive ready in hand. I want to jump off of the balcony and use the force of gravity to come down with my glaive right onto this blob of glue.
Okay, so
Two.
first I will say make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics. Okay, got a +1 to that. Dirty 20.
Alright, yeah, you can successfully jump down and make an attack.
Okay.
So I will.
Sorry, could I have tried to make an acrobatics?
Sure.
Or
Sure. Well,
it's alright at this point.
I can do. I make an acrobatics check, and I'll let you remove some of that 5 points of damage if it's good.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah. Go ahead and get rid of that 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Now I want to hit this sucker.
Sure. I will let you. I'll roll the d6 of falling to add to your damage if you hit.
Okay. Now, do I get anything for the flanking from the others, or?
Because you're not flanking here, so.
Okay.
No.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be a 13.
13 is a hit.
All right. And let's see. So I'm going to do my. Where's my D10 at? Here it is. That'll be 7 points of slashing damage, and I want to go ahead and pump my another searing smite into this one.
Okay. And
So it'll be a 1d6. So 4 points of fire damage, plus now at the start of each throw, they're going to have to make a Constitution saving throw. Every time they fail, they take another 1d6 of fire damage.
Okay. Does that end on a success?
Yeah, it ends on a successful save.
Okay. So you said 4 fire damage now.
Yeah, 4 fire damage now, and you have to be at a save DC of 13.
Okay. And I'm going to roll an extra d6 of damage for your jump, and I got a 3.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, it is starting to look hurt now. And it is its turn. So it's gonna turn around and attack Jabez because he just got hurt. And rolled a 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. That's it. We're back up to RA.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to my bow and attack with that.
Okay. You will be at disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of your target.
Oh. Okay, got it. Then never mind. I will keep my sword.
Yeah.
Ooh. 21.
That is a hit.
Okay. 8.
8 damage. Okay. Alright. If that is all, it's up to Dewey.
Alright. I will step forward and do my rapier
Okay.
on this second.
Let me come in, look here.
That is going to be a 15.
15 to hit, that is a hit.
Great. And that is 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. Alright, and we're up to Keth.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab it again.
Can I use my horn and give a little encouraging toot of bardic inspiration?
Is that an action to do that?
I don't think so.
No bardic inspiration.
It's just in my features and traits. Oh, it says as a bonus action.
Oh,
so yes.
Yeah, you can do that as a bonus action, yeah.
Thank you. Decent. 13 plus 4, 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Without the bardic inspiration. 17. And I have sneak attack.
Yep.
D8 plus D4. That's an 8 and a 4. Plus. That's 12 plus 2. 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay. Is that piercing damage?
That is. Rapier.
Would be
Yeah,
piercing now.
Piercing.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Actually finally hit with it and then just like stabbed straight through since I was flailing over here the last turn.
Yeah, you got it. I imagine you like stab it a bunch of times and it like just kind of falls apart into a puddle.
Yeah. And he'll look over at Dewey and say, "Thanks, that helped."
Alright, and with that we are out of initiative. And
Yay.
we are out of time for tonight. So that was a good fight there.
Yeah.
Good adventure.
We
Yeah.
can all reach level 3 now,
All right.
so we can come back
Nicely.
next week at level 3.
Level 3.
And that's all I got for tonight. So thanks for playing, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Night, Rochelle.